What's going on, guys? Matt Wacek here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. First off, I want to say thank you guys for 750 subscribers. Between Saturday night into Sunday at some point in time, we crossed over the 750 mark. I'll have a screenshot of it here on the screen. And that is absolutely incredible to see. I know that it is really small in the grand scheme of YouTube and subscriber count and all that type of stuff. But when you picture 750 people in one place, that is a lot of people. And I'm also very happy to see the overall engagement with everyone in the YouTube comments here and the Facebook groups and everywhere. It's just really cool to see the community growing. So still going to be creating a ton more content. By the way, my voice isn't 100%. It's still a little bit hoarse, but the past few days I hardly had a voice. Otherwise I would have gotten this video out to you guys sooner. But I want to share with you guys the past month's income. I want to do these once a month to kind of hold myself accountable to my goals and also share with you guys what is possible within digital marketing as a whole. So we're going to hop into my computer here in a second and we're going to just take a look at each source of revenue and show you guys how the total amount came to be. So by the way, this is not about showing off, look how much I make or anything like this. It's really just to show and to show what's possible and share with you guys along the journey, just like I do with every other video here on the channel. So with that said, let's hop into my computer and break this all down. Alrighty guys, welcome into my computer. Now I forgot to mention this in the intro to this video, but my goal with the channel is to not only teach you guys valuable skill sets, but to also just share with you guys the overall journey of growing my business and being as transparent as possible. So right away, obviously the number for the month of February, which by the way, I'm counting as February 1st through March 1st because it is a short month, and then for March I'm counting it as March 2nd through March 31st, so that way they're relatively even as far as the amount of days. So that's after transaction fees is $5,686.68. And on the note of transparency, I want to say something here because this is my channel and the goal is transparency. And this is something that is very personal that I've never really shared with anyone except for a close family member and a close friend of mine who is in the SEO niche as well. But there are three things that I really want to drive home before we get into all these numbers, and I'll make this really quick. But I know there are a lot of beginners that watch my channel and who will probably maybe discover this video. And the first thing about this is that the first couple years of internet marketing for me was a massive struggle. And I can basically narrow it down to three things that made it a struggle and really just slowed up my progress on my journey. So number one was diet. And this sounds crazy, but if you do some research on how food affects obviously the entire process of your entire body, because it's just like the fuel you put in your car. If you put junk quality fuel into your car, it's gonna run like shit. I was eating sugar and bad quality carbs, and the sleep was not good. I'm still working on actually improving my sleep at this point in time, because when you're eating crappy quality carbs and sugar and your gut bacteria is all thrown out of whack, then your brain is going to be all out of whack because your gut and your brain are very much connected. And if that's not in check, your focus is going to be bad, your energy levels are going to be bad, and you're not going to be able to get good work done, and you're just not going to be able to get a good volume of work done either. So the next thing for me was just a lack of consistency. And the biggest example I have with this is I never would write down what I needed to do the next day at the end of my workday. So if I got done working at like, I don't know, 8 p.m. or something, I would never write down, okay, I have all of these things that need to get done. I would just wake up the next day and think, okay, what the hell do I need to do today? And when you don't have a plan the next day, you're going to accomplish nothing. So make that a part of your daily habits when you're working. At the end of your workday, write down what needs to get done the next day in order to continue progressing towards your goals. So the next thing was shiny objects. This almost ties in with lack of consistency as well, but shiny object syndrome absolutely killed my progress and makes me really mad to have only made $5,686.68, because I know I'm absolutely capable of 10xing that to $56,000. Actually, in fact, I know I'm capable of making over $500,000 a month. I know I'm absolutely capable of doing it. But what I had done back in, say, 2015, 2016, even part of 2017, actually a lot of 2007, actually the majority of even 2017, because back right after I sold my landscape business, I had, oddly enough, started doing lead gen, but then I discovered Shopify and drop shipping, and I didn't look at it like a business. I I had no idea what I was doing. I was just getting into it for the sake of getting into it. And I would spend time working on that one day. The next day I would work on my lead gen sites. Next day I would work on entrepreneurship and trying to grow that. And overall, just nothing went anywhere. And then I let the lead gen sites go by the wayside. And then 6 Shopify store failures later, dating all the way up to early 2018, I then realized, okay, it's not going to work for me with Shopify. I have no passion for it. I hate it. I really don't like doing e-commerce stuff. As far as drop shipping stuff, I don't give a shit about, because I just don't have passion for it by any means, and I don't like working on it. And then I basically reverted back to realizing, okay, I need to just focus on the things that are going to move me forward. Getting clients with my digital marketing services, because that's what got me success with my landscape business, which is ranking websites, getting traffic from the search engines to then turn them into customers. So doing that for businesses, and then building my own sites and monetizing them with selling the leads directly to a business. So similar to this model here, but instead of building it and doing the work for another company's website, I do this with my own website to then be able to sell this website in the future. I struggled with it a lot, and I hope that if you're watching this, just know that every tactic and methodology out there works. There are millionaires in every single internet marketing niche that are there. Everything works. It's just you have to be consistent and focus on it for a good amount of time until you get success. It just really comes down to that. Now, for the numbers. So for services, this would be selling services to clients. So this would be doing website design and then also doing SEO primarily. There are no paid traffic clients at the moment. I am in talks with one particular client who may start that up here within the next couple weeks or a month or so, but we shall see. But I did also fire a client in January. They were rather just pain in the ass. But the focus right now is gathering as many results and reviews and testimonials as possible to unleash an absolute just monsoon of an ad campaign to grow this sector of my business, which is landscape marketing pros, to acquire more clients for SEO services and website designs as well, because they're high ticket, so there is a lot of room to spend on ads. And what the goal is to do is to have a good backlog of happy clients that are happy with our work and have a webinar running eventually on autopilot fueled by paid traffic, and then retargeting with client reviews, with basically stating in these ads that, hey, X company was able to increase their revenue by X amount. Click here to sign up to learn how you can do the same. And then get them to fill out our questionnaire, and then we get to work from there. And then we get down here to lead gen. So this is selling leads directly to businesses. At the moment, I actually do not do anything for affiliate networks, because I'm someone who's all about maximizing everything, and with affiliate networks doing pay-per-call affiliate offers, you can only monetize phone calls, but I want to be able to monetize the contact form submissions as well as the emails that come in addition to the phone calls. However, pay-per-call affiliate networks are great for beginners, especially if you're someone who is not very good at talking to someone and communicating with them via a phone call, email, whatever it is, to get them to want to purchase these leads from you via your website. It is still the exact same practice to sell the leads directly to a business as it is with pay-per-call affiliate marketing. The only difference is who's paying you. The methodology is the exact same thing, with the exception of with the lead generation, if you're doing it to clients or even some networks, you're able to monetize the contact form submissions that come through. So the plan with this is to increase this as I am still building new sites, and as those start to rank, this will increase. There is a little bit of seasonality with this number, so that may fluctuate as well. So now the big question, I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably wondering, how much do I make from my course? So I sell an information product on here, which basically teaches people how to get started doing lead generation marketing. So building a website, ranking it in the search engines, and monetizing it. And that course is called Pay-Per-Call Lead Gen Mastery. So for the February, it sold $877.72 worth. And it was all fueled by 100% organic traffic from my YouTube channel. I do mention it in my email funnel as well. Now this will likely grow as the channel continues to grow, especially because I've been able to get some good reviews and students have gone through and have really liked the training, really enjoyed it, really liked the way it was put together. But the big goal, of course, obviously, I want to help as many people as I possibly can, and with helping as many people as I possibly can, that in turn produces a lot of revenue as well. The goal over the next 3 to 6 months is to have a good backlog of student results and then get the course onto a webinar funnel sold via paid traffic at a higher ticket price point. Now moving on to my next course that I sell, which is my lawn care, landscaping, and snow removal business training course, which was my very first business I had started back in 2015. I wrote 3 different 150 plus page ebooks back then transformed it into a video training course. And I have not really actually touched that website in probably close to a year. And the channel to which where the traffic is fueled, which is 100% organic, is from my Landscape Marketing Pros YouTube channel, which was formerly called Lawnpreneurship, which basically shared a lot of information on starting, growing, managing a lawn care and landscaping business. And I'll use that now to acquire digital marketing services clients like from up here. There hasn't been anything posted on that channel since early August, and then I just posted the first video last week on that channel. So this should grow, we shall see. I mean, it is March now, and we're getting into the lawn care landscaping season. There's always an uptick in revenue for this course because people are interested in starting that type of business in the early spring, and in the summer, not so much in the winter. So $531.21. So then next up is my affiliate marketing, and that is the recommending of the tools and services and products that I recommend here, mostly in my YouTube channel and also in the Facebook group as well, with things like website hosting, the WordPress builder I use, a lot of the outsourcing gigs that I utilize on the legit marketplace. That's pretty cool to see because technically, aside from posting the links and creating the documents which have all the links in them, this is almost technically quote unquote passive. And then lastly was a consulting call that I did, which was for a prospective client for Landscape Marketing Pros, but he just wanted to get some insight on how he can start running some ads for his business. And so that was $144.75 after PayPal fees. So a grand total of $5,686.68. I have set a goal to hit 10,000 in the month of March, and we'll see if we can do it. That'd be absolutely awesome if I can. And I'm excited to take you guys along on the journey of hitting those numbers. All right, I know this video is kind of dragging on long, but let's just get into the expenses that went into this past month. So for advertising, that was $111. For web hosting, $202, so just about $203. And then software was about $311. That does include a quarterly payment to Thrive Themes, however it's pronounced, for their agency plan, which is, I believe, $210 roughly per month. Office supplies, $95. And then work clothes and work attire, right about $234. I will get more into this in a later video. We shall see. It's kind of pending on a few things. But anyways, the grand total in expenses was $955.21. Some of the stuff was somewhat optional. Like the agency plan for Thrive is a bit more, and most people will not necessarily need to spend $200 every 3 months. If you just get the $97 package, it's good for 5 sites, and that's a one-time purchase. So the net profit for February 2019 was $4,631.47. So some of these expenses were certainly optional, and they would have, of course, boosted the margins a bit, but that just comes with the territory. And some of these numbers will jump around a little bit. Some months we may spend more on advertising, which, by the way, is what I consider for like the outsourcing stuff for SEO related purposes. Some of these numbers will just fluctuate a bit, but that is February 2019 in a nutshell. There were some things that did happen that I was really happy with over through the course of the month that are not really monetary, but they were related to my 2019 goals. So the first one being I uploaded 20 videos through the whole month. So that's about 5 per week because February is right about 4 weeks long. And I actually took about 5.5 full days off through the entire month. And I know that sounds crazy, but for me, I'm someone who really has to just be at it every single day. Otherwise, I'll just get not lazy, but I'll just get out of my rhythms and then I'm not as efficient. But I did have 3 big weekends of having some fun with Supercross that was in Minneapolis. That was earlier in the month, a wedding shower, which was the weekend after that, and then the following weekend was a friend's birthday. We went out and we were on a party bus and having a good time on that. And before heading into this, I knew these things were going to happen because obviously I paid for tickets. The wedding shower was for a relative. The friend's birthday was something that was going to be a good time. I had not really gone out and done anything aside from like New Year's, and before that was probably in October for Halloween. So it was nice to get out. And so after the birthday celebrations and whatnot, I started hitting the gym consistently towards the end of the month here, and then also started cutting out sugar and bad carbs because in March, I'm transitioning my body into a ketogenic state, which is a high-fat diet that is moderate in protein and very, very low carb to reduce inflammation and optimize my energy levels. That's really the big thing with it, because I want to be able to work every single day up until this bachelor party for the wedding shower that I attended, which is in about a month and a half. And then a month after that is their destination wedding. And I want to be in good shape for that trip. So that is what I'm working towards, not only for monetarily things with business, but also out of the office as well. So anyways, guys, if you liked this type of video, if you want me to do an income report every single month, leave a like down below on this video and also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this type of content. And if you're not already a part of the family, be sure to go down below, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell for notifications so that way you know when the newest content comes live. If you are interested in learning how to build a website, rank it, and monetize it with pay-per-call or lead gen offers, there's a link to my course down below in the description. If you want to get access to the 9 most profitable pay-per-call and lead gen niches, there's a link to download that in the description as well. So with that said, I will see you guys in the next video.